Hey everybody, Howard here with Ice Cream Cakes from the second incarnation of the Jeff Beck group. Now, this might seem a little obscure to some viewers, but if you're a hardcore Jeff Beck fan, you know this song, right? And on the original recording, Jeff kind of goes pretty crazy. This is from what is often referred to as the Orange Album, because of the orange on the cover. And he's got a really excellent band here. He's got Cozy Powell on drums, Bob Tench on vocals, the fabulous Max Middleton on piano. So Jeff just kind of soars over the top of it with a lot of fills, occasionally jumping into the actual context, if you will, of the song. Okay, but what I'm going to do in this lesson is show you how I play it on guitar, especially if I was in a band without a keyboard player or another rhythm guitar player. You want to play the tune, you want to cover it and maybe toss in some fills and some crazy stuff, but basically just hang with the tune, okay? So I'm going to play it for you, all the parts, and then we'll break it down. So let's jump right in. The opening riff is on the upbeat, okay? So if you're playing it, you want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So it's a lot of upbeat stuff, okay? Now they lay this really back, right? They just lay this groove way back, probably more so than I did when I just demoed it for you. But again, you want to count it that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then you're into the main riff again. So here that is again, nice and slow. Into this cool little groove. This is a really fun riff to play, and you can hear that I'm using some subtle muting throughout, okay? That's really important as well. So that's essentially an A minor 7 to a D7 or a D9. You can actually play 4 strings on that one if you want to, but I just keep it down to the 3. Keeps it a little bit tighter, right? And this is an A Dorian to be exact. And so you can throw in some cool little blues licks, blues phrases if you want to. Just whatever you can think of that's fun to do, and just jump back into the riff, okay? So they'll play that 8 times for the vocal, and then they'll lead into the 5 chord, okay, which in this case is going to be an E7 sharp 9. So you want to go into that out of the riff, and that happens like this. So you can see you come off of the riff. strumming there till the vocal does its thing, and you're right back to. And you go through it all again, okay? So let me play all of that nice and slow for a more complete picture. Here we go. And you loop it around like so, okay? Now there's a bridge that happens, and what they do on the bridge, pre-bridge I should say, is they play the riff. And they do that bend at the end twice, okay, before they go to the bridge. And that's the bridge riff, okay? Now, I'm just doing some percussive stuff in between, but you can do fills as well. Jeff goes nuts, you know, he just starts doing whammy bar stuff and everything else. But he does play the riff as well, okay? So here's the riff nice and slow. And you want to play that 4 times, okay? And after the 4th time, we go to an A chord. You just kind of keep time with that. Then move that up a whole step, but keep the open A string in there, so it's a B/A. Then bar across the A string, the D string, the G string, and the B string right at the same fret. And that would be a B with a C sharp in the bass, okay? So let me play the whole bridge, and you've got the tune, okay? Here we go. So there you go with Ice Cream Cakes from the fabulous Jeff Beck group, the second incarnation. Kind of an obscure one, I know, but for those hardcore Jeff Beck fans out there, I admit I'm one. There you go.